Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my first vlog. So if you've seen the title of this video, it's going to be something along the lines of launching and making my first brand viral on TikTok, or launching a TikTok shop viral brand. So recently I've been getting really obsessed with the idea of TikTok shop and launching viral brands. We already have a brand on there, but this is going to be the new brand, and I'm going to be taking you guys step by step, everything from starting the LLC to setting up the business bank accounts, every step of the way into finally launching the TikTok shop brand and taking it to 6 figures a month or more. So I don't want it to be another boring me sitting on my desktop making a video, because I've seen so many of those business videos, and honestly they're a bit hard to watch, especially when you're a beginner. This is going to be more lifestyle vlog. I enjoy making content and I enjoy business, so I'm going to be trying to document the journey as we go, all the hardships that come by, making a realistic view of what running an online business looks like. And also, maybe we pivot, because there's a chance TikTok shop gets banned by January 19th if you haven't seen the Supreme Court case that's going on right now. But if it does, we'll figure a way to pivot. It's no big deal. But if it doesn't, we'll have a TikTok shop viral brand ready within the next 2 or 3 months. And I'm going to take you guys every step of the way and show you all the hardships and everything that comes with running a brand or building a product. And we're gonna be talking to some top affiliates making 6 figures a month on TikTok shop, if you wanna be more focused on the affiliate side of things. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm super excited to get the series started. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is start off our day with some coffee. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I've been drinking a lot more than usual just to get my day started, especially when I was training for races. I would need that early caffeine boost in the morning. So don't judge me, but this is the best cold brew you can have. So we're gonna make some cold brew. I just take this glass, put some ice in it, and we have this cold brew called Passion Cat. And it is the best cold brew I've ever tried. So we're gonna get the day started with that, and then we're gonna move to the next steps of the vlog. So good. All right, so now we got our coffee. We can get started with the day. Now, the first task at hand is probably establishing an entity of some sort, either an LLC or a corp. So I would recommend, if you're a beginner, this is not legal advice, but I would recommend, if you're a beginner, start with a LLC, because 1, it protects your liability. 2, you can start business banks with it, which gives you access to better accounting software, better features that a personal bank doesn't do. But if you're starting out, you can just start a simple LLC. It's only $150 a month, or you can do it yourself. But yeah, let's register an LLC. You can have a lawyer do it, but the website I like to use is called Wyoming Agents, and I'm not sponsored by them, but they're the easiest way to set up an LLC. So once we have that done, we're gonna move on to the next step, which is starting a business bank account and then taking it from there. A bit of a change of scenery just to keep things interesting. But next thing we're going to do after you're done with the LLC is probably going to get some documentation that shows that your LLC is registered. You're going to go to the IRS website, and then you're going to apply for something called the EIN. Now, the EIN in the United States is basically the equivalent of your social security number. If you're in the States, or some kind of tax ID. If you're in Europe, I believe the UK has their own tax ID system. So it's just a way for your business to build tax credit so that you can apply for loans, credit cards, and whatnot. And a lot of banking for business banks require you to have an EIN to apply. So that's a pretty quick process. You can do that in under 15 minutes on the IRS website. So after we're done with that, we're gonna apply for a separate business bank account. Now this is good because you wanna separate the finances of this entity from your main business. And that just makes it a lot easier for accounting purposes. So your accountant can go through it and they can quickly assess the expenses for a specific business without having to overcomplicate and add expenses from other businesses you might be running. So making sure you have a separate bank account for every business is quite important, because it just makes things easier in the long run. So the best option for that is either the trusted banks that have been around for hundreds of years, like Bank of America, Chase. You can go for something that's a bit more new, but it's a online startup called Mercury. I prefer Mercury because it is quite easy to set up, but I would put the majority of my money in something that's trusted, something that doesn't go down. I'm looking at Silicon Valley Bank, but Mercury is good because you have a lot more high-tech options, like virtual credit cards or debit cards, or you can give them to contractors for use. And so it just makes things a lot easier. So I'm gonna start up with a Mercury bank account just to make things quick and easy. I will also be opening a Chase bank account for this entity for most of my supplier funds and whatnot. And you also want to have redundancy. Like the other day, I was trying to make a wire transfer and my Bank of America needed my debit card PIN and I totally forgot about that. So I had to wait a week for that to come in. So you want to make sure you have redundancy, especially in bank accounts. So if one of the cards get declined or if there's some other issue, then you can quickly switch over to the other bank account. But that's not essential. These are just the two options that I recommend that you get started with. They're pretty easy to get started with. You can choose one of these or you can find another bank that works for you. Guys, so we are done with the Mercury application. It's going to take 2 to 3 days and sometimes they ask for extra information, but it's reviewed by a person manually, so it takes about 2 to 3 days for them to approve it. So now it's 2 p.m. We just submitted our Mercury application, so we're going to be grabbing some lunch. Usually I'll have some factor meals delivered to my place, which is easy. You just throw them in an oven and then you're good to go. But today we're going to be going across the street to trusted Chipotle because, you know, you got to get a good value for your money, but also eat healthy. And I think Chipotle is as healthy as it gets if you're eating out. Plus it's quick. So I'm gonna grab some lunch and then we're gonna get on with our day. But yeah. So we decided to go with some nap instead of Chipotle. Now, I walked by Chipotle and I wasn't feeling it, so we're gonna go with some Middle Eastern tried and trusted food. All right, after lunch, we're gonna get back to it with the brand building. And the next step is gonna be basically finding a product, doing some research, seeing what works on TikTok. We've been in the TikTok space for a while now, and you know, we kind of have an idea of what's working and what's not working. So I'm gonna be sharing some tips on what to look for when finding a new product to launch. All right, guys, let's get to it. We're gonna get a quick workout in. It's the middle of the day, just gonna be a quick reset. I got my upcoming High Rocks in April in Miami. So quick training session for my coach for that, and then we're gonna get back to it. So I'm gonna cue a montage of the workout, and then I'm gonna see you guys after it. All right, guys, so we got a quick workout session today. It's gonna be some warm up and then an hour session prescribed by my coach. Lots of burpees, lots of wall balls, because that's what I'm lacking from my last High Rocks performance. So we're gonna make sure that we take care of those. And then I'm gonna see you after this workout session. All right, guys, we just finished the workout. Now we're gonna head home. I'm gonna show you guys exactly my product research strategy, the one we're gonna use for this viral product and all the viral products that we're gonna be building from now on. So I'm gonna show you exactly how we do it, exactly how you can do it yourself. Everything I show you in these videos, you can replicate yourself. I'm gonna give you the exact tactics, strategy, software that we're using to conduct market research and launch a brand on TikTok Shop. All right, guys, I'll see you guys at home. Take it easy. All right, guys, some change of pace ASMR for you guys. But now that we're back, freshened up and ready, I'm gonna take you guys through the strategy of this product launch, this brand launch. Now, I know I promised everyone the product research strategy, but I realized that's too important to put in this video. So it's going to be its own section. Yeah, so I promise I'm not trying to edge you guys. This is important. So we're going to kind of go over the overall strategy first. So I got my trusty iPad over here. So I'm going to be whiteboarding this for you guys, kind of going over why this is the best strategy right now for e-com brands to enter the market, especially for launch phase. I will be making a full separate video on in depth as to why this is the S tier, top tier, basically launch strategy. But right now it's just going to be an overview because I think it's important for you guys to know before we get started as to why we're going the TikTok Shop viral ads route instead of just ripping Facebook ads directly. I got my trusty iPad over here, so I'm going to give you guys a quick whiteboard of what we're going to be doing with this strategy real quick. So here we have TikTok. So bear with my drawing skills, but here is the TikTok logo. This is my best attempt at it. And the way it's going to work is we're going to have our product on TikTok Shop. So once we have it on Shop, Now we're gonna have affiliates. So these are all affiliates. I'm gonna represent them as stick figures and give them a phone. These are all affiliates, and what they're gonna be doing essentially is they're gonna be pumping out videos to sell our product. You're gonna be like, yeah, this is a simple strategy. Affiliate marketing has been around forever, but what does TikTok do that makes it amazing right now? And that's basically why China isn't actually gonna sell the app in case it gets banned. They're probably gonna either fight the case or they're gonna pull TikTok from the US. So, and that important thing is the algorithm. So the algorithm, I'm gonna represent it as this infinity logo. And then like this is the algorithm. Algo. Now this is what drives all the relevant sales. So when you're swiping TikTok will find the highest potential buyer on the For You page, show them the product video, and then they will convert through the TikTok shop. So they've built this whole shop infrastructure around it. They're investing millions, hundreds of millions of dollars into it, and it actually works. People make a shit ton of money just being the creator and the brand in this sense. So it is the best opportunity out there if you're looking for a way to make quick money. Being a TikTok shop creator, by far the best opportunity right now. Now we have this, and the beauty of this is now you can have affiliates anywhere from 1 to 1,000 affiliates, one being you yourself recording content, putting on TikTok shop for your product. But then over thousands of affiliates, the more you have, the higher number of sales you get. Now you have thousands of videos being pumped out every month. So no longer do you have to pay $150 for a UGC video. You can take these videos and now you can basically cycle them to Facebook. So this is the Facebook logo. So now you have all these videos that your affiliates are pumping out and you're running them on Facebook, Instagram, and you're also putting them on other socials. This is what we're doing for My Brand Leverage. We have new hundreds of videos being created every month, and we're a relatively new brand on TikTok shop. So this is kind of the whole overarching strategy with the affiliate marketing. And this is kind of what I'm going to be showing you guys in this particular journey of making the product. Now in the product research strategy video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a viral product that can sell, because the more your product sells, the more people are willing to promote it because they know they can make more money off of it. So that's a very important thing, and this is why the product research strategy has to be more in-depth. We have to make a full video on not only what criteria the product needs to have to be a highly viral product on TikTok shop, but also I'm going to show you guys exactly step by step how to find them using common tools that you can find on the internet. So that's kind of the overarching view of the affiliate marketing strategy we're going to be using. I'm going to be putting the rest of the product research strategy in the next vlog/video. So if you guys found this valuable, drop a like, subscribe, share it with your friends. The more people that see it, the more people can get value from it. If you thought it wasn't valuable, then drop a comment below as to why you think it was a shit video. I won't mind. I'll actually take that as feedback. But I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for giving me your time, and I'll see you guys in the next video.